Assalamu alaikum everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Saeed Al-Faz and I am a middle school teacher of English. Today I'm going to be presenting for MS lesson of Comparative of Superiority. So please relax and focus. So first of all, I have 6 sentences here. I want you to take a closer look at these sentences and tell me what do these sentences all have in common. So let's start with the first sentence. Russia is colder than Algeria. Number 2, hiking is funnier than swimming. Number 3, the pyramids are more beautiful than Eiffel Tower. Next one, Adam was more excited than Sarah. Next one, summer is better than winter. And the last one is iron weighs more than cotton. Okay, so the first thing that we notice is all of these sentences have than in common. We will be talking more about the meaning of than later on. The next thing I notice is all of these sentences have adjectives. Good job. Which means all of these sentences, they are comparative sentences, which means I am comparing two things to each other. For example, in number 1, I am comparing Russia to Algeria, next one, hiking to swimming, etc. Another thing that you should notice is not all of these adjectives are the same. Hence, I'm going to categorize these 6 sentences into 3 categories, depending on the type of the adjectives. Category number 1, it contains short adjectives, which means cold and funny are short adjectives. Category number 2, beautiful and excited are long adjectives. We call them long adjectives. In category number 3, better and more are called irregular adjectives, and we will be going thoroughly with each of these categories. So first things first, we are going to start with short adjectives. I'm going to present to you a list of adjectives, and I want you to try and pick only short adjectives, because this list is a mixture of different types of adjectives. We have beautiful, clean, long, amazing, astonishing, goofy, and nerdy. Okay, so now we will be answering the question how to know if the adjective is short. يعني على فرض إنه الأستاذ تاعك أعطاك list أو قائمة تاع adjectives وطلب منك إنك تختار منهم short adjectives. كيفاه راح تعرف which one of them is the short adjective? The answer is so easy. If the adjective contains or if the adjective is made of only one syllable, for example, big, hot, small, cold, and long. وش معناها one syllable? It means مقطع صوتي. كما نلاحظ انه في كل كلمة من الكلمات هذو او في كل صفة من الصفات هذو يتكونوا فقط من مقطع صوتي واحد. مثلا big ما نقدرش نقسمها مقطعين صوتيين، مثلا نقول big ما تصلحش. Same thing goes for hot. I can't say hot. I can't. Okay, I can only say hot. ثم إذا عندي الصفة فيها one syllable يعني مقطع صوتي واحد عفوا، راح تعتبر الصفة هذه as short. okay. الحاجة الثانية إنه قد تكون عندي صفة that is made of 2 syllables، يعني كلمة الصفة هذه فيها 2 مقاطع صوتية. However, this adjective it ends with a y. Okay. For example, funny, wavy, and itchy. I can divide this adjective into 2 syllables. For example, I say funny. Same goes for the second one, wavy. Third one too, itchy. Okay. So if the adjective is made of 2 syllables, but it ends in y, this adjective is considered as a short adjective. Okay, so باش نعرف ان الادجكتيف هذا قصير راح يكون يتكون من مقطع صوتي واحد أو مقطعين صوتيين وينتهي بحرف ال Y. Okay. Now, how to use comparative of superiority. يعني مع فقط الشورت adjectives. يعني الadjectives اللي كنت نشوف فيهم هذا دركا على فرض إني حبيت نستعملهم to compare two objects. يعني حبيت نستعمل الصفات هذو، اوكي، الشورت هذو adjectives، حبيت نستعملهم في جملة باش نقارن زوج حوايج. الشيء اللي لازم تعرفوا انك الادجكتيف هذا راح تطرأ عليه شوية تغييرات. اوكي. as a rule of thumb، يعني قاعدة تقول لك انه مع الشورت adjectives هذو في اغلب الاوقات راح تزيد er الادجكتيف هذا وتتبعه ب than. اوكي. for example عندي cold تولي لي cold adjective تولي لي colder than. clear. cold it becomes colder نزيد ال er نسبقها نعقبها عفوا بال than. Clear? I'm going to take another example. I have here Burj Khalifa and I have Big Ben Tower, and I want to compare these two monuments or buildings using the adjective tall. Okay? يعني حبيت نقول برج خليفة هو أطول من Big Ben Tower. Take a moment and try to construct this sentence. Good. As simple as it may be. راح نقول برج خليفة is، نحط adjective tall، I add er and I add than. راح تولي لي برج خليفة is taller than Big Ben Tower. Clear؟ مازلنا دركا في الشورت adjectives، بصح راح نعرف كيف نتعامل مع الadjectives اللي فيهم two syllables and they end with a y. يعني adjectives اللي فيهم زوج مقاطع صوتية وينتهوا with a y. adjectives هادو كيف راح نغيرهم باش يولوا يعني نقدر نستعملهم في جملة تاع مقارنة. Okay, I'm going to take some examples. And for example, funny, greedy, and nerdy. Sorry. Funny, all of these adjectives, they are made of two syllables and end with y, hence we consider them as short adjectives. نبدأ مع funny. بكل بساطة it will become funnier than. الواي كما تلاحظون راح نغيرها أو غيرتها إلى I زدت ال ER with than. Greedy, same thing, it becomes greedier than. Same thing for nerdy, it becomes nerdier than. يعني كل ما نلقى adjective فيه two syllables وينتهي بالواي، الواي تتحول إلى I، نزيد لها ER than ونحطها في منتصف الجملة. Clear? Now the last exceptional case concerning short adjectives is عندي مع short adjectives ending with a vowel plus consonant. وش قصدي بالهضرة هذه؟ قصدي انه كاينين short adjectives اللي يفضوا بالكونسوننت وقبل الكونسوننت كاينه vowel. في الحالة هذه انا وش راح ندير؟ راح ندوبلي ال last consonant، نزيد ال ER ونحط الذان بعدهم. راح نشوف مع 3 examples. For example عندي thin, fat and big. مع thin نلاحظ انها تنتهي with an N which is a consonant preceded by an I which is a vowel. في الحالة هذه وش حندير؟ it becomes thinner than ال N. I duplicated it. Okay, خليت منها زوج. I added an ER. After it is a then. Same thing for fat. It becomes fatter than. And same thing for bigger. It becomes big. It becomes bigger than. I duplicate the last consonant. هذه غير مع short adjectives اللي يفض بconsonant وقبله vowel. Clear? Good. Now I'm going next to long adjectives. Long adjectives هما الصفات الطويلة. Okay, عندي a list of adjectives here. It is a mixture of short adjectives, long adjectives, and irregular adjectives. Please take a moment to try and pick or identify the long adjectives. Okay, maybe it's so obvious. عندي beautiful, funny, intelligent, small, expensive and fast. Long adjectives are beautiful, intelligent and expensive. كيف عرفت من long adjectives؟ لأنهم فيهم 2 syllables or 3 syllables وما يفضوش بالواي، ما ينتهوش بالواي، لأنه إذا عندي adjective فيه 2 syllables وينتهي بالواي راح يعتبر short adjective. Beautiful, I try to divide it into syllables, it becomes beautiful. ثلاث مقاطع صوتية. Intelligent, same thing. Intelligent. Okay, I think it is correct. لأنه ما راح نتعمق بزاف في التقطيع الصوتي هذا قدر يكون صحيح، قدر يكون انت وش يهمك انك تعرف انه الادجكتيف هذا يتكون من مقاطع صوتية، يعني اذا فوق 2 يعني مقطعين صوتيين ما يفضش بالواي راح يعتبر long adjective. Same thing goes for expensive. Okay, expensive, 3 syllables. Now, the way to put long adjectives into a comparative sentence of superiority, of course, is by adding more before it and then after it. Okay, for example, I have a Lamborghini car and I have a Dacia car and I want to compare between them concerning the price, which means I'm going to use the adjective expensive. Take a moment. Good. I'm going to say Lamborghini car is more expensive than Dacia. So easy. More, long adjective, expensive حطيته هنا, proceeded by then. Okay, so easy. Now I'm going to deal with irregular verbs. I'm sorry, so sorry. It's not irregular verbs. It's just a bad habit. It's irregular adjectives. I'm still dealing with adjectives ما تخلطش. هذه مجرد غلطة مني، جل من لا يسوء. I'm still dealing with adjectives. عندي irregular adjectives. irregular adjectives هذو مثلا عندي good, it becomes better than. irregular adjectives هذو وش حكايتهم؟ هم عبارة عن adjectives كي نجي نستعملهم as a superlative adjectives ما راحش نخليهم كما راهم وما راحش نزيد لهم ال ER وما راحش نزيد more وذا نقبلهم وبعدهم. Okay, irregular adjectives as their name denotes, they are adjectives that will change. Okay, يعني ما راحش نقول مثلا good نقول something is goodier than. ما راحش of course نقول something is more good than. This is wrong. غلطين. Okay, irregular adjectives هم adjectives راح يتبدلوا complètement. For example, good it becomes better than. Many العديد it becomes more than. It becomes أكثر من. Okay, far بعيد it becomes farther than يعني أبعد من. لحسن الحظ مع irregular adjectives ولا irregular verbs okay in English هو انه مع النوع هذا تاع الادجكتيفز ولا الفيربز ولا اي حاجه irregular راح تلقى منها الشورت ليست، يعني بالمقارنه مع المصطلحات اللي موجوده من نفس النوع راح تلقى منهم الشورت ليست، يعني قائمه صغيره وقصيره. بالنسبه للirregular verbs بالنسبه للirregular verbs كاينين بالنسبه للirregular adjectives كاينين irregular adjectives واحد اخرين ما حبيتش نحطهم لانهم they denote inferiority. مثلا كاين bad ما نقولش better than، ما نقولش more bad than، راح نقول worst than. بصح هذا يحكي على inferiority. مي الدرس تاعي اليوم I'm talking about superiority. سمح نخليهم لدرس اخر ان شاء الله. انتم لحد الساعه you should for pupils of course I'm talking to pupils لحد الساعة احفظوا هذو 3 adjectives. Okay, they should be more than enough. And now we are going to be dealing with a quick task. I have a mixture of adjectives. They are a mixture of long, short and irregular adjectives and I want you to classify them. If you want you can pause the video, تحبس الفيديو شوية, you take a sheet of paper and start solving. Okay, I'm going to start solving directly عندي far, okay, it is a irregular adjective. Amazing, it is a long adjective. Funny, short. Good, irregular. Expensive, long. Tall, it is a short adjective. Crowded, it is a long adjective. Calm, short adjective. And elder, it is an irregular adjective. Good. Next, I have another task. In this task, you should be taking a little more time, longer time, and a longer period of time to solve this task. In this task, you are going to be comparing between two objects, persons, places, etc., etc., using the following adjective between parentheses. Okay? Take a while. Pause the video. You can solve it on a sheet of paper. As usual, I'm going to be solving the task directly. In the first sentence, it will become: Eiffel Tower is more famous than Martyrs Memorial. I used more and then because it is a long adjective. Number 2, Algeria is larger than Tunisia. I used larger with ER and then because it is a short adjective. English is better than French. I used better because good is an irregular adjective. China is more crowded than Algeria because it is a long adjective. Please pay attention. Don't forget to be rational. Don't forget to be logical, because even if I mix things up for you, you should be rational and make or write a correct sentence. Because if I say Algeria is more crowded than China, grammatically it will be correct. However, it won't be as true, okay, or as it won't be considered as a fact, okay. So somehow it will be wrong. The last one is vegetable. I'm going to be comparing vegetables to fast food, concerning them being healthy or not. I'm going to say vegetables are healthier than fast food. I used healthier because it is, yes, a short adjective, even though it contains or it is made of 2 syllables. However, it ends with a Y, so the rule says we consider it as a short adjective. That's it for today's lesson. If you have any more questions or any more comments, please comment in the comment box below. And if you are a new teacher or an experienced teacher and you are looking for new ways to present your lessons, or easier, more efficient ways, I recommend you to be more creative. I can help you with that if you want. You can send me on Facebook. I will be sending you my PowerPoint lessons if you want. And as for pupils or learners, if you want to revise more, I will be more than grateful to present my videos to you, my lessons if you want. So Godspeed and have a good night, everyone.